Hello guys, so the video will be having a wonderful day. If not, sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Now today people, we are here with another spin-off video. Yeah, that's right, 2 spin-off videos in 1 week. This has got to be a fake video, people, but we are back with another top 5. This time the top 5 things I want in Vrains World. As you guys may or may not know, Vrains World was actually confirmed a few days back, and I'm super excited for it, especially as the anime was great. I loved it, and link summons are my favorite summoning method. As I love links, I most definitely want nothing but the best for this new world, and I hope Konami can deliver. As I'll be honest, I do have a lot of fears that this world may be lazily put together. I really hope I'm wrong in saying that. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to cause a data storm on that like button and let me know in the comments what you want brought to this new world. Now, enough chit chat, and let's get into this top 5. Now, to start things off at number 5, something very small, nothing too big or crazy, but changing the dueling background when using a Vrains character. Now, I may sound like a broken record in this video, but as the speed duel format was used in the Vrains anime, and when the characters were conducting speed duels, they were dueling through the world of Link Vrains. I think it would be a really nice touch and addition to the game to make the background similar to the speed duel track or how the environment looked like in the anime. And you could switch it up, as they had speed duels in many different areas like Den City, the updated version of Link Vrains in Season 2, the Tower of Hanoi Wasteland, and in separate areas where, like, I don't know if you guys remember, but like around Link Vrains there were like many separate areas with data and stuff like that. I don't know how to explain it. I'll put pictures up on the screen of like jewels that were in different areas so you understand what I'm talking about. For example, where Ghost Girl explored and had to duel Revolver, or where Playmaker and Blood Shepherd transitioned to and started dueling there. But overall, I think it would be a nice little touch to the game to keep it fresh. I know you can change the background by getting the Duelist Pass, but I think this would be a cool little free feature for Vrains characters and Vrains World to be integrated into the game. Next up for number 4, another minor aesthetic change that I would like and I think would make total sense is being able to change the skins or outfits of the Vrains characters. Of course, people have modded skins onto other characters for the other worlds like Asta Phoenix and Kite's Arc 5 outfits and stuff like that. Changing Akiza to a Turbo Jew outfit, oh, she's so hot. And changing Atem into Spherogams. Characters from other worlds can have this as well, but I'm more concerned with the Vrains characters, as some characters actually change their Link Vrains avatars throughout the anime, like Revolver, who changed his look in Season 2, Blue Angel, who had 3 different avatars. Like, damn bro, what kind of whale is this, buying that many skins and microtransactions from like the battle pass in the store, bro? Like, what? And Gohan Izuka when he became a bounty hunter and an absolute demon in Season 2, bro. I love how it got to go look like in that season. He looked cold, bro. That duel with Earth was probably one of my favorites. That duel was insane. But anyway, now I understand this may not seem too important, which is why I ranked it quite low on the list, but I know there are some people who do prefer some of the older avatars prior to their new ones, to their changes, like Revolver's first avatar. I guess the original, I like the original Blue Angel one. That's probably my favorite one, and then I'd probably say the Season 3 skin. But you know what I'm saying, like people like me who prefer the Season 1 Blue Angel to the Season 2 one, you get what I'm saying? But again, this would be a cool feature, but if they don't add it, it's not too much of a problem for me personally, but I think it'll be really cool for the customization in the game. Swinging into number 3, we have anime skills being implemented in the game. Now, if you didn't know, the speed duel format and skills were all used in the Yugioh Vrains anime. Whenever the characters had speed duels on their hoverboards, the field would change to the speed duel format, as well as being able to use skills. Now, I put this at number 3, slightly in the middle, because this was semi-confirmed in the reveal we got for Vrains World, as Playmaker's Storm Access skill was listed, along with Soulburner's skill 2, which were both pretty close to their anime versions. When reading the descriptions, of course, the anime skills will be tweaked and actually make sense, as you can't just grab a random plot armor link monster from a data storm, you know what I'm saying? I personally really do hope that we do get the anime skills for the other characters though, and have them not nerfed too much. As personally, if Konami can get it right, I think this Link era could potentially be the prime for Duel Links to actually be like the anime and cater to the fans. There are so many skills from the anime that can all fit specifically to the Vrains archetypes. One skill in particular that piques my interest is Go's Season 2 skill, Anti-Skill, where you can negate a skill and draw 2 cards. Like, bro, imagine how crazy that would be. Of course, that may seem broken, but let's actually think. Let's think and pause for a minute. Let's think. How many broken skills are there in the game that are just so unjustly unfair? Like Galaxy Xyz, don't even get me started about this one, where they can just bring out a rank 8 using only 1 card to Xyz summon, and they just keep ranking up and popping cards on your field, and those effects aren't even once per turn. Spell of Roses as well, which is just a broken consistency skill, and favorite hero, which gives 3 miracle fusions from outside of the deck for free. I may be wrong saying that, but it's still busted anyway. If you are telling me the anti-skill would be unfair as a once per duel skill, while these other skills can activate more than once, I think you have to be mentally challenged. I'm gonna keep it real and pack the steel. For the players trying to play a rogue deck and being punked by a meta player, it's just horrible. I think this skill would be great for non-meta sheep players, and more importantly, we haven't really got a skill that rivals Destiny Draw. Let's think about it, people. It would provide some actual competition to the skill Destiny Draws, as players will have to decide whether they want a negate, as there could be a broken meta deck. The meta could be absolutely broken. They want a negate and a draw too, or do they go with the skill that lets them search any type of card they want with damage? This will change things, because if you think about it, this will also affect some of the decks as well, because if you think about it, a lot of these Destiny Draw decks, they do carry a couple hand traps to help play around the skill, so it may change how certain decks work, because more people will be going for anti-skill, who knows, but I think this will be great competition and rival Destiny Draw. I mean, if it's not in the game right away, let's hope they add it once they get to adding the Season 2 characters, because I think this will be really good. Now we are in the runners up spot, which is something that I really want to be added to Vrains World, is support for unprinted archetypes in the Vrains anime. Now I may be wrong in saying this, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains has the most unprinted anime decks out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes. Of course, it did finish airing in what, 2018, 2019, so it is understandable. But if Konami feel like some cards would be incredibly broken, I think Duel Links would be a good place to have them tested out before they are printed. Now I say that because realistically, they can pick and choose how many copies to add to the game, and we're limited to those copies. It's not like in real life where they throw the cards in. They can't limit the cards already. I mean, they could if they wanted to, but realistically, people already be having triple copies of certain. That could be crazy good, but in Duel Links, they can pick and choose how many they give us to see if they perform really well or not. And I think if they add it to the game before they are released, I would hope that would help push Konami into getting them printed, as we have so many decks that we still need released, like Windy's Storm Riders, we've got Bowman's Hydra Drives, which are one hell of a deck in Season 3, Blood Shepherd's Battle Drones, which is a personal favorite of mine. I really want that one printed. Robopi's Household Appliance deck, I forgot the name of this deck, but it's quite funny. I think that's not printed, I could be wrong. Lightning's Legios Armatos, which were just insane. I know this deck has been highly requested to be printed from the community. It was so busted in the anime. Like, if you thought you had to wait for Infinity players to finish their combos, just wait until you play this one. The link climbs are crazy. It's like Code Talkers on crack. And even if some of them were really weak, we'd potentially have the anime skills as well to help buff them in the game. Please, Konami, bring these decks, if you are going to take a good while to print them, bring them into Duel Links first. I'm hoping that just the release of Vrains World alone will help press them into doing so. And yeah, another quick point, maybe slightly off topic, I really do hope that they give Revolver a single copy of Mirror Force or Magic Cylinder for his level up rewards, as he used both in the anime. I think it would be really cool as a final card to unlock, and it would be a cool way to introduce both of these slightly broken cards quite slowly into the game with only one copy to see how they play. Now finally, for the #1 spot, what I want most in Vrains World is a Speed Duel PvP tournament event. Now if you didn't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains was quite the unique Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. It doesn't follow the conventional structure that we are used to. The main cast or main character friend group is super small. Usually there's always a girl and a good couple of friends, like a good amount. You know, like as we've seen with Duel Monsters, GX, 5Ds, Zexal, and even Arc 5. But through the majority of the anime, it's just Yusaku, Kusanagi, and I until like Season 3, where pretty much all the characters came together for the end game. The rival was also the final villain and big boss in Season 1, and usually every Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime has a tournament as well. Like if we think about it, Duel Monsters had Battle City and Duelist Kingdom, GX had the Gen X tournament and the Tag Duel tournament in Season 4, 5Ds had the Fortune Cup and the WRGP, Zexal had the Duel Carnival, and Arc 5 had the Arc League Championship and the Friendship Cup. But Vrains, no. It didn't have any type of tournament. I think this would be great, as the anime was quite serious and dark, so it would be a big breath of fresh air. As to be fair, there was potential for a tournament in the anime, as towards the beginning of Season 1, charisma duelists like Go and Izuka and Blue Angel were really big and heavily adored by duelists. I can definitely see a charisma duel tournament being hosted by like Soul Technologies, being behind the scenes trying to puppeteer the whole tournament, as they're trying to get a little Playmaker in, or trying to get like information off of him for the Ignis, or Playmaker would want to enter to get information off of Soul Technologies. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like there was a lot of potential for that to happen in the early parts of the anime. Like so far we have the Turbo Duel Grand Prix and Duelist Kingdom events for both Duel Monsters and 5Ds World. So I think it would be cool, like having the background where you would be surfing through the Data Storm streams like Playmaker did in the animes, and have that Lego looking announcer, I don't even know what his name is, but hyping you up, and having like the frog and the pigeon like coming in as well, like in the background of their camera. I think it would be really cool. Like I think it would be a really fun event to have in the game. And one thing I think that Konami could do, and I would love, is they could definitely make it really wild and add like the anime skills, like unchanged busted anime skills, or give everyone in the event a tournament exclusive skill being the Storm Access from the anime. And how it would work is each day the card obtained through Storm Access will change. It will be one singular card and you can activate it and have an animation for the data storm come in. You get the card added. I think it would be really cool to add it, get creative, make a new PvP tournament as well, because the last new PvP tournament we had was what? I think Jewelers Kingdom, again I could be wrong. Of course we had the tag jewels leaked and stuff like that, but who knows when that will come to the game. But #1 spot, PvP tournament event for Vrains World, I think it'll be so cool. But yeah, that is the end of my top 5 video, 5 things I want in Vrains World. I'll be honest, it was very difficult putting this list together. As I mentioned earlier, the anime doesn't follow the conventional structure of a Yu-Gi-Oh anime storyline, so please drop a like, as it wasn't easy. And if you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe. And if you want more Duel Links content, I stream Duel Links over on Twitch, and will definitely be streaming day 1 of Vrains World over there as well. But yeah, let me know what you would like added to Vrains World, and which one in the list would you like added the most, and which characters and decks do you look forward to using the most. But yeah, that is me done for today. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all. Stay safe. I hope you all have a wonderful day.